The first and arguably most important primary thing to think about in considerations about self-defense is willingness. What are you willing to actually do? You know, one of the most common things we hear from people is, oh, I can never do that. Well, if it's a mom or a dad, we push back on them and say, well, what if somebody was dragging your child away? Well, then I'd rip his eyes out and tear his throat and, and insult his ancestors. Unfortunately, in this case, we don't think about what are we willing to do for ourselves as much as we sometimes do for others. So people talk about doing all this awesome training. That's fantastic. The awesome training is great. But if you're training in something that you're not actually willing to do because it's icky or it crosses your own moral boundaries, there's not a lot of value in putting time into that. Can you change those boundaries? Yes, you can. That takes time, practice, and your mental work doing the considerations on what your willingness, where the limits lie.